What is this? It's octopus, right?
Yes, it's octopus. Okay. Hi guys. Hi everyone. So, wait, let me rotate. Okay. Already rotated. Hi guys. Well, today is another day here in Nigeria and I'm here at work and I'm not really doing anything now. Well, actually, since I got here in Nigeria, there's a lot of people, usually young guys, ask me regarding how is your country, is it good to go to Asia? Well, I says, well, my country is good and there's a lot of Nigerians going to Asia right now. And they told me that they want to leave Nigeria. They're really craving to get out of this country. So I was like, why? What is happening? Well, they told me that because life here is not really easy. That a lot of them are really dreaming to get out of this country because they want their life to change. They want to have a better life. Well, honestly, I can't blame them because once you get here, you will really see that Nigeria is not really it's not really easy. Well, there's no country that is easy. There's no country that is perfect. But these people are really looking up to other countries that maybe once they get there, maybe once they get to Europe, to US, to Asia, maybe they will find a better life for them. Okay? Here in Nigeria, once you are here, you will be feeling like, oh my God. Oh my God, it's not really easy. And since I'm here for almost 1 year, getting to 1 year next month, well, I'm telling you, I realize why those people are really craving to get out of this country. This country also have, a good thing. They have a lot of things to offer. People here are very nice. They like foreigners so much. However, maybe opportunities for locals are not that big compared to foreigners because to tell you honestly, if I will compare myself to my colleagues, okay, I think it's easier for me to get a job than them with other Nigerians, okay. Yeah, yeah, I have friend there. He work and study the same time, but his salary not good enough. Well, if you will ask me regarding the salary, can you imagine the minimum salary here? They says it's 40,000 naira. That is only 4,000 pesos, and that is less than $100. $100 here is around 50,000 naira. So their salaries, the minimum wage is actually 40,000 naira, but you will see that people here working in the fuel station, working in the boutique, these jobs in the restaurants, you will see them earning 15,000 naira to 25,000 naira. You know, we are still lucky in this spa that we are working because this spa at least they give I can't say it's good but at least better salary compared to the other companies around. And of course, since I'm a foreigner, my rate is actually different from them. Okay, but you will see a lot of people. See, I'll show you downstairs. You can see downstairs is a food court. Okay, and those people working in that food court, I don't think they're even getting up to 35,000 naira. Okay, that is, let's say, $60 or even less in a month. And they need to come here, pay for their transport, and then eat, of course, and buy other things. And I'm telling you, it's not enough. It's not really enough. I think it's enough. It's only enough for you to feed yourself, to be alive. But to do any other things to save money, I don't think so. But I'm actually amazed with them because you will still see them browsing phones. I mean, they can able to buy smartphone. They can put internet on their phone. They can still go out, but not really much. But I'm just so like, how I'm going to express this one. I'm just so like disappointed on, what people are actually getting here. That's why I have a friend who says that Nigerians are always angry. He's a Chinese guy. I worked with him when I was still in Kuala Lumpur, and he came here and worked in one Chinese company in Lagos. He's working with the VP of that company, and he's really earning well. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm reading messages. It says that I have friends. Um, baka may kakilala ka dyan sa Nigeria na pwede lapitan kasi sa 28 and last day ng Richard yung friend ko, kulang pa kasi yung pambayad. Okay. Regarding money, honestly, I don't advise people to send money here in Nigeria if you only know the person through chat, through online, okay? Because I don't want that later on somebody will tell me that this person cheated me, this person scammed me. So we need to be wise, okay? Well, anyway, let me go back to the topic. Anyway, I have a friend in Lagos, a Chinese man. And when I came here before in Nigeria, it was like I think 3 years ago, and he was still here in Nigeria. I was in Lagos. I told him to meet me in the hotel. I was with my husband. So he told me that I'm not sure if I can meet you in the hotel because he doesn't like to go out here because people here in Nigeria are always angry. Well, I understand him why he says that one because if you see here, a lot of people here are aggressive. If you are driving, you will see it from the way they drive. They they shout anyhow, they will curse you, and they drive anyhow as well. So you can see that people here are really aggressive. Well, they have reasons why they're like that. Maybe they are aggressive or they're angry because of what is happening to them, because of the life they're having here, because Nigeria is not really an easy country. So for those foreigners who really want, for those foreigners who really want to come here and stay here in Nigeria, then you really need to think a lot. If you are strong, then you can join us here. Okay, but to tell you honestly, Nigerians are very, very good with foreigners. They're very welcoming. They're very welcoming with foreigners, and you can see the difference how they treat locals and foreigners. That's why they're saying that sometimes Nigerians likes foreigners than the Nigerians as well. So that's what they're saying here, and I can see that that is really true. Every time I buy something, example, if I buy suya, suya is my favorite. I just bought it yesterday. If I'll buy suya, my husband will tell me, go down to the car and buy. Because if he's the one buying suya, they usually give him small amount of suya. But if it's me, they usually give me extra. So it's good. So that is maybe one of the advantage of being a foreigner here in Nigeria. Well, as what I'm saying a while ago, there's really a lot of Nigerians who are really craving to get out of this country, especially young boys, because they have a belief here that boys are the one who can travel. I mean, they need to support to travel than the women, because you know how they are here, right? If you're a woman, then your goal is to get married and to have children, okay? But men here, they're training since they were small that they supposed to be the head of the family. They supposed to be the, how do you call this one, um, the one who will give financial support to the family, not only to their immediate family once they get married, they also need to extend it to other family members. So sometimes that one is becoming a problem. Okay. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay. So that's the thing here. That's why these boys here in Nigeria, they usually ask me how how they can get visa to my country, how they can come out here, because they really have a big dreams. You can't blame them if they have like a neighbors or a relation who came from abroad, and that person will be coming back with cars, as in cars or big car, okay, and they will go to the village, wind down their window. The next thing they will do this dug dug dug, loud music. Even if they don't know the person, they will greet the person just to actually it's another way of telling them that, hey, I'm back and I'm driving, I have jeep, I'm driving a car, so once they get to the village, they will buy drinks for everybody. They will be like the talk of the town. So those young boys, they were like, oh my god, I want to be like him. And that guy left Nigeria with nothing. That's how they think, right? That he left Nigeria with nothing. He didn't even go to school, or some of them that their family is really poor. But because he traveled out of the country, their life changed. So that's why these young boys here, they are really looking forward to go to abroad. That's why they're really craving to go to abroad, because they see that abroad is the answer to all their prayers. You see, if you're a Nigerian man and you are successful in abroad, you came back here and you're successful, you will buy a car, build a house, you get married, all those things that a man's supposed to do, and you are doing it, well, big thumbs up for you. Most guys in your village, you are their idol. They are looking up to you, and they want to be like you. So you can't blame them why they really want to travel in abroad. Well, as Filipinos, we also like traveling in other countries and work. The other thing there is, as Filipinos, at least our government are still supporting us. We have the POEA. We can. There's some agencies that is under the POEA who can help us to work in other country without us spending much money. But here in Nigeria, they're on their own. Government are not helping them to travel out of the country unless those ones who were given scholarship. Okay, but you can only get that scholarship if you also have somebody in the government. But if it's not, then you have to do it on your own. Just like my husband, he traveled to other country. His family helped him to travel out. His father helped him to travel out so that he can have the money. But he also waited for quite some times, because to get an agent here to help you to get visa is also not easy. To get, what I mean is to get a real agent or a genuine agent, okay, for you to have the visa, it's not also easy. Scammers are all around here. So if you want to get your visa, you have to pray very hard. Some of them, they even go to the mountain and pray. Yes, that's true. They go to the mountain with their pastors to pray. They are doing fasting, okay, so that at least God will answer their prayers, and scammers will not going to scam them. Because honestly, there's a lot of scammers here in Nigeria if it comes to visa and other things as well. That's why if you are here, you really need to be very, very wise. That's why if you watch one of my vlog that I was driving and buying suya, okay, and I don't have small money, they need to give me change. Well, I need to be wise, so I need to learn from them as well. I can't give you my money without you giving my change first, okay? Because first of all, they know that I'm just inside the car and I don't want to go down. And even if they run, I can't do anything. So you need to be very, very careful here in everything that you do and everything that you say to people. That's how Nigeria is. Okay, but I believe that those women that are married to Nigerians, for sure your husband already trained you. But once you are here in Nigeria, of course, you are vulnerable to a lot of things. So you have to be very, very careful as well. But don't get me wrong, Nigeria is a fun place to stay as well as a foreigner, you know. Well, that's how life here in Niger. That's why if you are in other country, wherever country you go, you will see a Nigerian. Because once Nigerians goes to one country, just one Nigeria, let that one Nigeria enter that country and you will see. Later on, you will see that there will be a little Niger in that country already. That's how life here goes. Oh my God. It's not easy, honestly. It's not easy, but people here are very, very, how I'm going to say that, they're very talented in making money, to tell you. Because, like here in this town, in Enugu, to tell you honestly, Enugu is a clean city. It's a good town. The only thing here in Enugu, there's no much businesses. Yes, like this is a mall. There's only two malls here and other businesses outside. There's no much place to go. Okay, they will tell me, there's a lot of joints, there's a lot of restaurants. But it's not all the time you're going to joints and restaurants, right? You also want to look for other places. So here in Nigeria, if you're making money in this town, you can actually save your money because there's no much place for you to spend it unless you go out and spend your money in the restaurants, in the joint. That's the only place you can go. There's no much places here. There's no much businesses here, and Enugu town is not really that big. If I'm here in Shoprite, I go to Independence Layout, I go to New Haven or the main market. That's it. I can go around in the town without my husband, just me driving alone. It's not really hard to memorize this town. And of course, I don't go to those places like Abapa, Nike. I don't go there because those ones are just like villages. It's too crowded. And what I'm going to do there anyway? There's nothing much over there. So that is how this town looks like. Okay, so those boys here, they really want to come out. If I show them how my country looks like, in the Philippines, I always go to BGC. So Filipinos, for sure, you know what is BGC. And my family house is very, very close to BGC. And I was born in Makati, so I'm always in Makati as well. And if I show them how our city looks like, they were like, wow, it's very nice. And they were telling me that I want to see that one. I also want to go to those areas, to those cities. I want to see those tall buildings because I think here the tallest building, which one? Maybe the other place I went, the Sunshine Hotel, they're up to I think 8 floors. Taller than one, I don't know. I think that's the tallest that I've seen here in this town. In Lagos, of course, they have because they have the Eco Atlantic. In VI, in Victoria Islands, they have tall buildings also, but not that much. Okay, the same thing with Abuja. So that's how it is here. Life here is, I can say, still backward compared to my country and other countries that I've been. Although Nigeria is really a very rich country, okay, but unfortunately their government are not really helping them. But Nigeria have oil and they have lots of resources here, so they really have money. The only thing is, if it comes to development, I don't know how they think about it, you know. So that's the only thing. But to tell you honestly, a country that is developed, it has a pros and cons. It has an advantage and disadvantages. You see what happened to Manila. Manila is actually developed, as in you'll see high-rise building, technologies are all there. It's really crowded. But the disadvantage of Manila is it's very hard for you to see green. What I mean, trees. there was there was a time I was looking at the map. Actually, it was shown in Facebook. It became viral before. I was looking at the map of Pasig City, the aerial view, bird's eye view. and you can't even see much green, so no much trees anymore, and that one is not really good. During the pandemic, when there was a very hard lockdown, you can see that the sky became clear because there's no much cars, there's no much factories that are open, so the skies became clear. So that is the advantage. Like here in Enugu, we are still breathing fresh air. Although if you go out, you'll see a lot of smoke belchers, those cars that are really blowing this very black smoke. But still, there's still a lot of trees. There's still a lot of forest here in this part of the world. That's why you can still breathe fresh air here. And most of the fruits that you're eating, vegetables that you're eating, even meat, they're still fresh because they don't sell much of frozen items here. Unless you go to ShopRite and in Spa, but few people are buying it from there. Besides that, it's expensive. They don't want it if it's not fresh. So that's the thing here. So let's see what will happen to Nigeria in few years from now. And for now, those people who are asking, well, me and my husband will stay here first. We don't have any plan yet to go back to Philippines because a lot of things are happening in the Philippines right now. Besides that, election is coming. This COVID is something else already. Because before, you will only hear from the news that somebody got COVID, somebody died with COVID, and then later on you will knew that okay, your neighbors have it, or your neighbors from the other street have COVID, so they need to put barricade in the street so that nobody will enter there because of the COVID cases in that side. But now, oh my God, I've been receiving news that somebody that I know have COVID. Some like the mother of my friend died in COVID, and that woman really suffered. And I was really like, oh my God, because I really know that woman. And then family friend, one of our family friend have COVID, my cousins. So it's not really easy. And I told my husband that maybe if we are in the Philippines, we are prone to COVID because of our business. We need to go out. And even during the lockdown, to tell you honestly, me, I'm always outside because our business at the time, it was an essential business. I mean, we're selling essential items. So that's why I need to go out every day. I also do delivery in the neighborhood, and I need to get my items. That time there's so much deliveries going to our house because it's not allowed. So I need to go to the office, to their factories, you know, to their warehouse to claim all those items that we were selling that time. So that's the thing. Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for staying with me today, and I hope to see you again on my next vlog. I received some messages, but I didn't read it much because sometimes it's so fast. So I will still read it, of course, and I will give you my reply, okay? So thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.